What will this thing you're thinking about develop into? Will it go smoothly? I will tell you the answer. Below are today's 3 guidance cards. You can select the one you resonate with the most and connect with its energy. You can also choose to comment your choice in the comment section or the bullet screen. Further strengthen the connection between you and the cards. After choosing, you can enter different areas through channels. You can read your information now. First is group 1. This time we will use this method of interpretation to look at the first group's matter.
Situation? Future development?
What would be the results of these two? This card represents now, and look at future development. The final result. The 3 cards came out pretty quick. Let's talk about this set first. What's the current situation like? You forgot the 20th item in this set. This is not a very good strategy. It affects possibly emotions and even some people's bodies. Hung up a certain contact, then it is the emotion. This is affected. At that moment, they saw the thing you asked. Although you asked him about the subsequent development, but at this moment it looks like a positioned one. There is no way to justify it anymore. Or it's hard to have a meal, such a state is already set, because the first card actually received is a giving such energy to the death god at the moment. It's not developing as you imagined. You're asking this not because you don't know anything, but you already know a bit. And you also feel like it's not ideal, then look at others' issues. It will also involve the matters you asked about, related to a complete end and a complete beginning. It still feels like a thing. When it's time to be full of red, it will play a milestone role. It may have a big impact on you. It can change, can affect such energy, because this energy is very heavy from the first card in this group. I see people still have a rather big expectation and say that their own state is actually quite big. But now when you come to do this card, it's not necessarily ideal. Then let's see what the future development will be like. These future images, in the process of development, there's an unexpected way. And say it could be an unexpected person who suddenly rushed in and gave some chances. If it's according to this current model, it's actually a bit hard to cure. There must be something to sacrifice, but in this process, that is, apart from you, someone else starts moving this matter has been pushed a bit. So the feeling is quite fast, and there are other people guessing that this matter has provided certain help. And then look at the future development of this group. What is the final result? Be quiet. The thing you asked looks like suddenly some hope was given. This kind of hope might not be able to persist for long. There might be a sudden good sign. Then the aftermath gradually faded away. The result of your matter is not considered ideal. It's more like that kind where you might put in a lot, but it's hard to get a right answer in the short term. The above is the overall content. Hope it can help you. You can also contact me independently if you need help. Next is the second group. This time, the accounts will use this method of time flow to first look at the current state of the matter you asked, and then look at the future development and final results. First of all, now, I'm grateful. Thank you.
this group first went to those with low blood pressure.
A card like this energy, because actually this card is different from traditional tarot, although it's called one, but in fact there are some participations of this brother one. The current state of what you're asking about might feel a bit draining. I feel I've invested quite a lot, especially emotionally, as these experiences are part of it. I feel it's related to materialism, involving some personal restlessness. That is to say, you may feel like you have missed something, feel a bit too late. Maybe there is this kind. There's fatigue and a bit of not knowing how to grasp it. Grasping this energy can make the iron knife heavier. If you feel it right now, it's like the distance you're doing these things. The best result you're expecting doesn't seem to be that kind. It can be achieved in a very short term, is to give the government a current. Then he sees this kind.
Thank you all.
There will be something similar in the future, similar to a sudden. I'll keep investing in this matter. It might be time or experience. This will continue for a while, but it will last. Basically, it's related to this, right?
According to your current status, it might be 6 days or possibly 6 weeks or 6 months. Basically, if it's long, it's 6 months. It takes up time and directly relates to 6. Practice your stuff. In this process, you will receive some feedback from others. It's possible that others provide you with some references, these from others during your future development. Not understanding other people's participation in this is quite heavy. It's possible that the issue you're asking is itself involving other people, or it could be this matter is yours.
You need some help and advice from others to be able to complete it. You will absorb this feeling in the future. A lot of other people, some news, information, suggestions, these feelings are not from a person.
This one will be heavier. And also in this process, I feel that you can gradually take control of this matter and see such information. Then is the last card to wait for a while. So, in the end, isn't the energy given by this group quite good? It's a card to have hope. No matter what your current state is, you must always have a. Because the thing you asked, although it feels like you achieved it in a very short time, but it really doesn't need a long time. It is possible to achieve a very ideal result, and in this result, go ahead, you can still looking forward to better and longer opportunities to make some impact. This set gives us the final result is good. Your TV is quite needed. You always have to put in some effort and perseverance, but the final passion fruit is better information. Only affirmative answer is this group is the overall content hope to be able. I hope this can help you. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up and support. If you are willing to help, you can also contact me separately. Finally, it's the third step. This time, Zhangbu uses the method of time flow to see what the current situation is like. What will be the outcome of development and what will it be like? Also, we need to talk about this Tao Zhanggu. Try to ask some important things. If you are asking, I want to eat tomatoes, can I buy them? But I wouldn't recommend this. Or say with assertion.
Put the card into the first is now.
And then look at this group. First, this group. What is this thing now? These things can't be settled now. You expect this thing to definitely require others' participation. That is, you need some cooperation from others. But the feeling under the knife, some of it is that the cooperation of others did not meet your expectations. And some of it feels that it will be constrained by this environment. This environment might be the external frame beyond people.
It may be some material factors in reality. It could also be some external pressure. No matter which one you ask, this thing requires someone's cooperation. Even this condition needs to reach a certain level, or there is a certain organization. The video of 5 sonic grades is here. Then let's look at how this group will develop in the future. What a jerk. The future development actually has a force. Actually, it's more like a sudden surge of energy, a sudden increase in action. But there will be a gradual, when the electricity stops and gradually begins to handle this matter with a mild attitude, you will have another in this group. A greater action will occur during this process, and a significant change factor will occur. That is, suddenly a curiosity, I think there will be here, just like
Great.
suddenly good.
Take a look.
As for the follow-up, it feels like it has slowed down again. So easy, how you miss it, sure. And this group of follow-ups will still have a particularly good piece of information for you. If you will gradually feel a sense of gradual easing, and then take a look at what the final result of your matter is. My final result is good, and I feel that what you asked is not a final result, but a picture. But what do you want to achieve in the picture? What can you achieve through this thing? To do more things. So what you asked is more like a middle platform or a milestone in the middle, not you to the final result you want to achieve. The matter you asked this time can have a good development. The final result is also given to, this can give you more help based on this. Well, I hope it can help you. Hope UP solution driver
Like and support my
one-on-one
video
help
or
accompany you
leave
to act alone.